11:45 a.m. this Sunday morning. This poor tattered flag. Yeah, they follow me wherever I go, it seems. So, in reference to this flag, will we be seeing a new flag in the future? Maybe one with an addition, such as a star or two. Or maybe we'll be mandated to fly a whole new flag, possibly with those additional stars, but a flag that has gold fringe to it. Oh, I've only begun. You would think that public parks would be accessible even to all seasons, right? So let's kind of wander over here for a moment, and what we're going to do is, seems like I can't really get close to it without trudging through snow, which I've already done. Let's not forget that this bird that I have focused in on, regardless of what we have been led to believe for a couple, if not a few hundred years, that it was just signed in officially as our national bird, aka our national symbol, or one thereof, because we also have this, right? It's all about symbols, symbolisms, secret societies, right? Oh, but there's more. So has my previous content offended you? Good. After all, through all the cloudiness of what they want to purvey as being reality, I'm just trying to provide a little enlightenment to the situations at hand, right? The method to my madness always. Okay? I'm gonna send out my rent, my electric bill. Speak more on that. Right directly. Okay. So as I pan down, we have the post office. We'll be saying goodbye to that. Alright? And I'm going to continue on here shortly. Instant coffee. Slow brewed. Oh, we're back, yeah. And, yeah. How about we just, let's all go a little crazy, shall we, huh? Yeah, we're back and we're continuing on, right? And, okay, so I was down there at the post office mailing out my rent, my electric bill. And, that's something that we're going to get to comparisons here shortly, but my electric bill, they make sure to send chart a graph, if you will, um, over usage and comparisons thereof. And well, my comparison is, it's very striking how they keep talking about energy and forms of energy and saving on energy. I go through a company that, they're always spouting off about saving energy, saves money, and they're in the business of generating money as well as power, right? Electricity and even gas, and it's all a game, right? So, anyways, the post office, and okay, well, I'm still under, the current belief that um, there's no freedom, okay, especially under this flag, and I stopped waving my actual flag across my window in my bedroom that was upside down. But, I still mail out my correspondence through the postal system using these stamps and in this format and not in the format that they're to be used. But that's because of my beliefs, my understandings of history. Okay. Oh, and bananas. Yeah, I eat a lot of bananas. Probably shouldn't. There's raisins. But of course, my pastime involved weightlifting, bodybuilding, whatever. Just plain physical fitness overall. Bananas always been a main staple. Okay, so what do we have in common here? Well, individually, the price has gone up, but yet has the value for such products actually increased. Okay, and that's a lot like technology today too. You know, we're paying more and more for the digital technology of today. And they keep throwing all these fun, fancy options and gimmicks with our devices and even appliances. And keep claiming, it saves energy and this and that and everything else. But my energy bill over the years has actually increased. And and my usage has not. Okay, there's been no change to these, per se. The whole processing from plant to harvest and all the different levels in between through the agricultural department has not changed. Just the pricing thereof. Much like the postal system. Okay, what other kind of comparison can we make now? Well, if you know your history of the banana, you should understand that these are not original. These are hybrids. Okay? There's basically only, for the most part, 2 types of bananas out there now. But these have been through a hybridization process for certain specific reasons. To make them larger, to make them last longer, to make them more repellent to to insects, specifically spiders in general. But then, they always had their own protection, right? Built in, designed, if you will. Okay, but the United States Postal System, something that I have always been fond of, just much like our handheld currency. Okay, but to actually have to pay for a piece of sticky paper at the cost that it is individually. We're not talking about the whole book or a roll or anything like that, but just to send some more paper through the mail, especially paper that, one moment here, paper that you write on, that you use your hands, right? Oh, but now we have this hybridization program that is being taken place between government and company, corporation, entity, whatever you want to call the USPS. Donald Trump's already in the past has spoken his viewpoints over the United States Postal System. Okay? Everything's to go via internet. Currency. Remember, this is information. This is communication. Okay? This is a form of communication that is being slowly suppressed. Just like the newspaper and other magazines. They want everything to go via digital, via internet. Why? Because there's more control. And you can phase things out much easier. Such as the post office. Why do we need to write letters anymore? Why do we need to pay our bills this way anymore? We have the internet. We can transfer everything over digitally. Make life so much easier. We won't have to even pick up a pen and write anymore. We won't have to teach cursive. Imagine that. Imagine classrooms no longer teaching cursive. Oh, wait. Oh, that's already happened, hasn't it? They're phasing everything out, and it's all communication, people. And yes, this platform is communication. I am coming through to you through a communication device. Those who control communication, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Those that control communication. And now we have a hybridization that is taking place. Am I going crazy? Or is this making sense? Have I gone mad? No. Am I mad? No, because I understand the definition of mad, right? Loss of expectation. Well, when you expect things, you know things, you are prepared for things. What am I trying to do? What is my content about? Regardless of the form that I decide to put it and how they deem it. Just because I swear, and they got to throw an age restriction. Oh, let's not forget about copyrights, okay? What is copyrights all about? Well, what they don't tell you, all it is a protection over financial assets. That's all copyright material is about. And once again, there's a book out there that's never been copywritten. Okay? A book that this country was founded upon. A book that continues to change through a so-called Mandela effect that, a lot of people just think it's tomfoolery. It's like deja vu. Well, there's, special groups of people out there that's what is known as being in the know. Yeah, that book says, oh, don't listen to, your sorcerers and palm raiders and, don't align with the devil. Yeah, well, sorry, but the devil has been exposed, I do believe. And those that align will fall. So, let's all go crazy. Huh, right? Yeah. And I have to also wonder, because of this age of technology, or therefore I am curious about, that was a Freudian slip over the use of the word wonder. That's a no-no for me. But anyways, how many years have I been using Google devices? How much data, my information of my life, my transactions, my everyday whatever, movements even, has been recorded through their technologies. Once again, I have to bring up the factor of, okay, this platform has this option now, if you will classify it as such, that you click on as altered content. But you know what? I don't provide a transcripted, read along, text formatted submaterial. That's not provided by me. That's my content being altered. Yeah. Now you have to ask, okay, why? Is it just for the plain simple fact, and I've asked this before, is it just for easier read along? Or is it for other purposes within the future? What happens to your data when you pass, when you die? Well, you have to go in and decide whether to pass your data on to a family member or friend or whomever, or say, okay, go ahead, you take it, Google. Why do they have this option? If you pass away, why does your information have to continue on? Are you that special? Could be that. Now, let's go out on a limb here and go with one of those what-if scenarios. If all that data is to bring up you back in a different form. Maybe not in an organic sense, but maybe a different form of an avatar. How's that for a kick in the teeth? Is that something that you would enjoy? Would you enjoy being a hybrid because you know, we got that kicking off too. You know, they're really trying to, you know, bring about this new age, and everything organic is going, including us. We've had those that's, you know, still around trying to tell us, hey, this is what we, this is what you've become. We are you in the future. Nobody pays attention. And so, you know, as technology, AI keeps getting smarter and smarter, and everything else, all of our appliances get smarter and smarter. In the meantime, we get lazier, and we get dumber, and dumber, and soon we become obsolete. So eventually, just like the postal system, we won't be needed anymore. And the only ones that will be those that have been, you know, bred for certain reasons and purposes. Now, that should make you mad. Not angry. Not angry. Just mad. And maybe you go a little mad. Hope so. Let's all go crazy.